All right.
You now, Simon.
I did anything wrong. Like, fuck. I didn't do shit wrong.
You didn't do shit wrong.
I didn't do shit wrong.
Your
do
roles
shit wrong.
with the person we're trying to get paid by?
His ass over here and the giant boulder of a man. I saved both of them, all right? And I made it back. Don't you fucking sass me.
Anyway.
So what happened?
So
Yeah, you guys.
yeah.
No, I figured we were.
Oh, welcome
Yeah.
to Neon
Hi.
Scream. Thank God
What's up,
someone
everybody?
wasn't naked. Normally everyone's naked in these, so you know.
Naked.
Mav, can you stop? Okay?
Naked.
Can you put your fucking thighs away? All right.
I can't. I mean,
Just put
I
your
can't
thighs
help it.
away, okay? Just can you,
Does
Mav?
anybody else drink naked? It's great.
Mav, sometimes
It's great.
you can see a little bit, Mav. Maybe I know
got
it's.
the worst mental picture
I
because of that.
actually can't even make that
damn it.
joke. I can't make that joke live.
yeah, right.
Oh, I think it ended up my head. It won't go away.
Just get rid of
wrong?
yourself the creamy and
Mental
naked
bleach.
today.
Mental bleach.
Whack, I drink naked.
I know you
Naked
do.
thigh?
That I'm
Do you
fine
drink
with.
naked thigh though?
Whack,
That's
when
a
I
big
drink
fear in
Whack,
every
I
drink.
think of you. I want you to know that. When I'm lying there naked, I think of you.
A lot of people do. It's fine.
See, you handled that well. You're fine.
I think of you when I'm pooping.
Wow.
I was going to say the same thing. I'm glad we're on the same page, man.
That's when I checked Twitter, and that's when it was blowing up last week.
Your tweets help my BMs.
Wow.
Wow.
Welcome to Neon Scream. Oh,
Oh my god, shut it down.
That was-
Everybody go home.
You're right. This is
Wait.
going to be a herding cats. Whack!
Yeah, I called this before we got started. It's going to be a herding cats kind of episode, but that's okay. I'm all right with it. We'll get everybody in line. We'll herd those cats just fine. It'll go just.
We're all dead. We're all fucking dead.
Get ready to reroll.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So, welcome to Neon Scream, everybody. If you haven't seen the show before, this is a cyberpunk adventure. It's a role-playing game show that we're doing here. We are playing this.
Tragedy, thank you. I just want
A
to be clear.
tragedy. A tragedy.
All right.
Tragedy.
Tragedy.
Hey, all right. Whack, go. I'm sorry.
You should be sorry. We'll be sorry. We play the Sprawl here. It's a powered by the apocalypse game. If you are unclear as to what that means, it means that it's based on Apocalypse World. It's another role-playing game, and there's a ton of them that are sort of based off of it because it's a really good system and it allows for a lot of role-playing opportunities and sort of a different way of doing things than your standard sort of D&D. So, we're 5 episodes in. Last episode was a pretty crazy, super insane, high action, low brain power.
This is Mav. Just so you have an idea of what last week was like, let me just put that for you.
Sounds dramatic.
There you go. That's what last week was like, Mav.
What?
The harm clock.
Oh, yeah. Look at the harm clock. That is a very good example.
I'm on the brink of death.
Everyone is dying.
Everyone is on the brink of death.
So just to be clear, Boom Boom was one more worse. He actually got all the way to the end of the harm clock, and Richard gave him some first aid and kept him off of the brink of death.
So it doesn't have to make those death rolls every single whenever the DM feels like
He
it.
had to make 2 death rolls last session. So Boom Boom almost died.
Yeah, like straight up died. Because again, like if he fails the death roll, he just dies, right?
Yep.
Jen's alive though, right?
Jen is alive. You should
Yeah. Jen got killed
This
and
is
she was
fine.
resting, right?
This is fine.
Yeah. You should be at full health now because of the doctor.
And everyone thought I was gonna die first.
You know, you would have if I didn't help you.
Yup. And you know what? We wouldn't be in this fucking shithole if somebody would have given us information.
Hold on. One thing I would like to point out, because you guys are all very quick to blame Mav. Let me
that's the thing.
Let me just back Mav up just a little bit. Yes, when she got there, it was a horrible plan. Poor choices were made.
Yeah.
Every single poor choice that was available She made that choice.
All right, so
But-
this is backing her up, yeah.
But before that,
Yeah.
you guys kind of all made her go.
Yeah, it's kind
And
of true. We
the-
did. We really did. Mav,
We made her go look at a fence and then walk back. She decided to just bite it with her.
that's also true. I just want to point out,
Also-
Mav, Pip is missing her leg. It's
Yeah.
Also,
No, it's
she
actually
has
gone.
she has a
no leg.
gang of badass motherfuckers that she could have sent in her place.
I forgot about that.
My
So-
badass motherfuckers, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have been like, guys, I want you to scout out this thing while I do my job, which is not scouting.
Do we want to have?
No. That was for debt collecting.
Hold on. Before we get too much into this craziness, do we want to have like Wag actually tell everyone what the fuck happened last
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
So much happened.
Yeah, so like the players headed towards the lab where these strange creatures, these caliphants that taste Arby's, was genetically creating and using for these real steak sandwiches that they were selling to the populace. The people that could not possibly afford them were getting them for cheap. And they were making them by the tons. And Boom and Boss headed into this facility. They ran into some drone trouble along the way, and well, they made it in. They tried to fuck some shit up, but it didn't go so well. They managed to fuck up one of the caliphants and create a stampede. The stampede charged over Voss, crushing her leg, and they were in a lot of trouble. They were encountering basically Voss was trying to shoot with her rifle when she wasn't stable after taking this damage, and she started to bring the mountain down basically with these horrible shots. Simon came swooping in with his cross. Did we decide on the crossover beamer?
No,
Was
fuck
that-
you. It's not a crossover.
Yeah. No,
It was a
totally
Ford
is.
Fiesta.
It's a fucking.
I would have a Ford Fiesta over fucking any.
No,
guy.
it was a BMW, wasn't it?
It's either a BMW crossover, like a BMW Infinity, or it's a
BMW.
fucking, or it's like a Chevy Volt, man. Like,
Chevy Volt. Chevy Volt.
Whatever.
Over that.
Simon actually had to come save the day from the two people in the group that are meant to fuck some shit up.
We fucked shit up.
we did fuck shit up.
You guys sound like you got fucked up, though.
And then you were gonna get fucked up.
Listen, I went boom. Okay, that's all I need to say. I
So
went boom.
Simon
A few different
I went
ways.
boom. I did my deed.
Simon drove his car through the front gate, basically smashing part of it, trying to get them out of there. On the way out, he spotted the fertilizer storage and figured that's a good way to blow this place. So Boom kind of volunteered for the explosion, and well, he took some pretty bad shrapnel. He got really fucked up. Really, really fucked up to the point where he almost died. And they got the fuck out of there. Seriously wounded. I believe Voss is seriously wounded. Boom Boom is seriously wounded. And Richard. Richard was fine. Simon was seriously wounded.
I'm at 3 harm, yeah.
Yeah, 3 is bad. 3 is
Yep.
bad. So you guys got pretty fucked up. They got out of there. They headed back. Simon went to go get paid. And, well, he found out that you guys are a bit too loud on this mission. Things didn't go so well. So when we last left things off,
You fucking dead, mate.
Miss Siddiqa got up from the table and walked out, and Simon heard a click kind of sound, like right next to him. Now, what I'm about to do is going to fuck with a lot of people, and I'm okay with it.
Oh fuck, man.
Is this because you had a party putting this campaign together, this mission together? Is that why? Is that because there was a party? It sounded like there's just too many people involved in creating
cooks in the
this.
kitchen?
Yeah,
No, this is
I think
my
we
own
should start
creation.
over. I think we should just.
This is my own creation.
We should just throw it out of the window and just
This
start
is
from
my own
scratch.
creation.
We should just start
God.
over.
All right.
This is my own creation. So a lot of people aren't going to like what I'm about to do,
Oh fuck.
Uh-huh.
but I'm okay with it. I'm all right with it. So Richard was outside. Richard, you were waiting for something, basically for Simon to come out. It's taking a really long time for Simon to come out. You've been waiting like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, half hour passes. And you see Simon come out of the building. He sort of looks a bit wobbly.
Oh no.
He looked wobbly beforehand, to be fair, right?
Oh,
Yeah, he's kind of grabs like the door frame and just kind of stumbles out. 1 foot in front of the other, just kind of stumbles out. And Simon, you feel really disoriented. You still have this sharp pain. Like I believe you got. What did we say? You got hurt in your flank, or you had internal injuries. That's what we said.
Yeah.
You had like a lot of internal injuries, and you're just kind of like holding your stomach. You come like walking out, stumbling a bit, and moving forward. You can see that something's quite obviously like wrong here, Richard. Like
New wrong or old wrong? Because I knew there was something wrong.
I mean, he was a bit wobbly, you know, like he didn't look good before, but you know, he's like sort of stumbling. He looks like really disoriented and almost like he's about to fall over.
Do I know what just happened in there?
You don't.
You'll find out.
You lost track of what happened after you heard the click.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh no.
There's a bomb in your ass, dude.
I'm going to assess the situation, as in look around what's going on. You can decide DM's decision whether or not it would be before he came out or like during. Because if it took him more than 10 minutes, I would be a little suspicious.
So this bar, you know, it's set like kind of, you know, reasonably close to the slums.
Yeah.
This hookah bar.
Sure.
And you know, it's a little skeezy, you know, in general. Like
Sure.
there's like a sort of bad element around. So where would you say like you position yourself here? Like how would you get yourself like a vantage point of this place? Like where would you be? What do you imagine here?
So is this like in a back alley? Is it kind of like on the main drag of wherever this is?
Yeah, I would figure it's off like the main street. I mean, it's a hookah bar, you know. Like
Okay.
it's there. It's just
like
like a piece of shit kind of place.
Because like I would have been seen getting out or being in the vehicle with him because I was treating him medically. I wouldn't have tried to hide myself for the sake of drawing more suspicion than necessary. So I probably just would have been waiting outside the hookah bar, probably leaned up against the building itself. The line of work we work in, you'd rather be known by the people that might suspect you than hidden and then them finding you and be like, you're really suspicious.
Right. I get it.
So that's,
Like
I would have
hiding
just
in plain sight. Yeah, I get it.
exactly like, look, if you know who I am, you already know if I'm going to hide from you, it's going to be worse off for me.
Absolutely.
So he would have been standing outside the door, probably like, I don't know if it's like, this is the front of the building, like get like 10 feet off to the side, like just there standing.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, just right out of the door comes Simon. He kind of wobbles around a little bit, like he probably just doesn't even notice you. Go ahead and give me your assess. Roll plus your edge, please, and ask me one. We'll see.
I can't see
Okay,
what
an
that
11.
roll is. Scrolling down. Oh,
11.
an 11. Okay.
Okay. So
that's
on
a
an
couple
11,
of questions.
Yeah. So when you closely study a person, place, or situation, or when you quickly size up an opponent or a charged situation, roll edge. You gain 3 hold on a 10 plus. In the ensuing action, you may spend 1 hold at any time to ask the MC a question from the list below.
Awesome.
You take a +1 forward when acting on the answers.
Awesome. Okay. So, the first question I would like to ask is, what do I notice despite an effort to conceal it?
You can. I'm trying to think what you'd see here. You notice not Simon, but somebody maybe on the far alley that sort of slinks off into the shadows. You see quite obviously somebody that was gene spliced. You don't get a good look at them, but it was
they're not human.
It was gene spliced. Well, they're human, but they were spliced somehow.
That's not cyber.
You saw some fur.
Yeah. Okay. So that's my first question. Do I So I have 3 holds, so I can ask these later too once I see that.
And don't forget, when you act on the information, you get a forward. That's
I get a +1 if I have to make a roll regarding acting on this information.
You gotta get better at that. Yeah.
Yep. I've got the moves out. That way I don't want to. I'm not chasing that guy. He can skedaddle off. Fuck that. I'm not a chaser. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold on to these questions for the last 2 for the moment, just because I don't want to waste them yet.
So Simon, you're conscious, but you're sort of getting like these weird flashes. It feels like the scenery is just like too close to you, and you're really disoriented. Stumbling around, just kind of probably like grabbing like a trash can kind of roughly and knocking it over as you're walking. And you're in a lot of pain. You hurt all over. Everything just seems too loud and too vibrant for you. The colors are just kind of extreme, and it seems like everything's just moving too fast.
Simon?
Do we get paid? Did we?
Okay. Okay, let's get you not here. Here, come over here. Sit. Come over here and sit down.
I'll Okay.
What I would like to do, if possible, I don't know what role you'd want me to make, if any. I'd like to give him a look over in terms of, medically, like not apply first aid because I already tried that.
Well, you can use an assess on him.
Okay. So like another assess roll?
No. Or, use your previous one.
Oh, okay, great.
You still have the 2 questions.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I'd like to. So when looking at him, I think I would like to know what potential complication do I need to be wary of? So in this regard, like a medical complication.
Okay. His wounds are not good. He's definitely gone too long without seeing somebody about those wounds. Number 1. Number 2, it seems like something that's not visible to you has been done to him physically. It looks like he's been affected by something. You're not sure what.
Okay. So it could be poison, it could be something with his head, but no like physical entry point kind of thing, like injected or stab or something like that. As a clarifying question to that.
So I would feel like you would probably notice that Simon has quite obviously at the base of his neck, it looks like he's got a little puncture wound, like small one.
Okay, great. You've been poisoned on top of all the other shit. Fucking hell. All right, back to Dr. Feelings. And I call a Uber, which shouldn't be terrible. It shouldn't be a far trip from here to Dr. Feelings.
Simon, you have an indicator pop up for your iPhone that a transfer of funds has commenced. You've gotten paid for the mission.
What did we get paid?
The cred that you guys staked is doubled.
Sick.
I
got 6 cred.
I gotta figure out how much I staked. I think I staked 2.
I have it right on the.
It says
right
on the screen
right
how much
there.
we staked.
I wrote
right
it
at the
there.
very top.
Oh yeah.
Everybody except Boom did 2. So you get your initial investment back plus extra. Plus you basically double it.
I'm back to where I
I
started.
have 8.
Oh my.
I have enough for my leg.
You have enough for your leg?
do.
Oh, I thought you said I have enough for your leg, and I was like,
Did I get paid? Because I'm really poor.
Yeah,
Well-
you would.
Yeah,
Right?
well, yeah. Basically, everybody. We're just for the sake of mechanics. Everybody has gotten paid from the last mission.
Yeah. Okay.
How much cred? It
Oh,
was like,
so
it's
there's-
right on the front screen.
so we all
So
get a
you
wire
wager-
transfer, basically.
Yeah. So
Oh.
Jen wagered. You wagered 2.
So I got 2.
You have 4 total
Okay.
because you had.
You get
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
and then you get the
Yeah. So you get double. Okay, so yeah, you get double the ante there. Cool.
Yeah.
Boom can get savvies.
So I reach up and I go. I dismiss the message. I look at Richard and go. Got paid.
Great. That means you can pay your own medical bills.
So
And
to
then
be
I
clear,
pass out.
Simon, you definitely feel hurt.
Yeah.
You do not feel nauseous or anything, though.
Oh. So describe the pain for me then.
Yeah, I mean, you got internal injuries. I
Right,
mean,
from
they're-
before,
they're-
but I mean the
yeah.
differences between before and now.
You just kind of hurt all over, man. It feels like, you probably have some. I would say you probably have some minor fractures. Like it's
Right.
it's painful.
Okay. All right. Ooh. Jay, what the fuck?
It's fine. Nothing's wrong. It's okay. Nothing is wrong. Do not worry.
Great. Well, let's get you to a doctor so you don't die. And it's good that we've got paid and you can again pay your own medical bills. How neat is that? That's wonderful. Does the Uber arrive?
Yeah, it probably wouldn't take super long. Maybe like 10 minutes or so. You're waiting for this.
Okay.
While this was going on, basically Jen was passed out in like Boom's arcade cabinet in Bad Rats. Jen, you had just sort of recovered from getting pretty decimated. You had some like new synth skin and stuff just like put on, covering up.
I'm bald and everything. I'm just reskinned.
Yeah, your
slightly.
hands were just like first degree burns, like really bad. So the synth skin like all covered it up. It was still like a little tacky.
I'm sticky.
Yeah. And yeah, you were just kind of passed out in the arcade cabinet. But Boom and Voss,
Okay, I'm passed out.
yeah, you guys were in the care of Dr. Feelgood. And Boom on death's doorstep basically was kind of threatening Dr. Feelgood about this.
Doesn't Dr. Feelgood have like an intro me song now?
Yeah, it's by Guns N' Roses.
Guns in no.
Monty Roses.
It was Monty Roses.
Monty Roses.
So like he yeah, I mean you threatened him with a gun and he basically started to do work on you. Are you trying to stay awake while he's like operating on you?
I'm awake the whole time.
Okay,
I'm awake the
I'd
whole
like you to
fucking
act
time.
under pressure for sure.
You always make me roll this.
Because you're doing stuff that requires it. It's not my fault.
Fucking easy.
Hey, fucking easy.
Okay.
So
So-
fucking easy.
Voss, you're like probably like in a waiting chair or something. Your leg is just fucking mangled and crushed. It's a horrible pain. But the screams and squeals of Boom Boom as you hear like these like these horrible
Like a
I'm just-
dentist, but not.
Best friend. Ah!
there's probably like a
Sammy.
partition, like a cloth partition put up or something. You just see like blood.
I was gonna
splatter,
say they're like.
Oh!
Yeah, because Boom Boom was fucked up. He has to get like the shrapnel and shit cut out of him. Like that's bad.
Am I talking
yeah,
to him through it too? Is he like talking to me, or is he just like?
Is he
he's
probably singing along to his music,
Yeah, he
like
is.
in earbuds?
It's yeah, he's got like Def Leppard on or some shit. And he says, he's like, quit your crying.
Boom. Why'd I Sammy?
Just put the gun down. I'm not gonna fucking stop now.
No, it's okay. Boom. Get paid. Elena.
No, no. No, Elena, turn off!
Elena.
Elena-
turn off!
Elena like pops up. She's wearing like a nurse uniform. You know, she's got like the little mask, and it's just way too short. Like it's straight up like just below the V. You know what I
How
mean?
long is Wack gonna go? How many times is Wack gonna go with Elena to until he runs out of standard?
No man.
they're-
You never been on like fucking.
Have
No,
you been
there's,
on the
there's
internet
thousands
before?
of costumes, man. You ever been on a sex shop website?
So yeah, she like comes up and she's wearing like these long like latex gloves, you know, like all the way down, and she makes like a snapping sound like with the gloves, and she says, "I'm here, doctor.
No. Bo-
Do
No.
you need a checkup?"
Boom is no doctor. Boom is and boom was word.
Doctor, you look so hurt.
No, Boom is. Elena, go away. Boom, forget.
Okay, yeah. I mean, she just makes like a pouty face and turns off.
Oh no, Elena, come back. Call pretty lady.
She's like next to you.
She says, "Aren't I pretty, doctor?"
Yes, Elena. But call pretty lady.
Okay. She like bends over and you can like see like red paint, like super bright red pants on underneath. Like boop. She hits a button, hands you this phone.
Pretty lady.
Yes, bro.
Can you come
Hear
hold
him
Boom's
screaming over
hand?
there as well.
Oh, Boom's hand.
Am I in like a wheelchair or am I just in a chair?
It's just a chair. This is like a janky ass fucking place. This is somebody's like apartment.
Boom.
It's all musty.
I don't know if you remember, but I broke my leg. Get the doctor to carry me to you.
Boom
and I
is
will
tired.
hold your hand. I know, baby, I know. Listen, if you get the doctor to carry me, I can come and hold your hand.
I'm gonna
But you
grab
ha-
him by the fucking coat and like drag him in. Bring pretty lady. Now, please.
He just kind of he's like you like look down, his hand is like inside your he's like inside one of your wounds.
I don't fucking.
He's like
Boom.
a little busy right now. If I pull my hand out, your artery is going to erupt with blood.
Okay, boom, put hand there. I go to, like,
No,
put my hand
no,
in
you
it.
can't.
No.
It's
Oh, okay.
it will get infected. No.
Okay. Okay, fix boom!
Am I getting her or am I fixing you?
Okay, so while this is going on, I'm like the other side of a curtain, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so with my strong leg, I'm gonna put my strong leg on the floor and I'm gonna like do this with my chair until I get the other side of the curtain. I am gonna hop across the fucking floor with my chair in the most undignified fucking way just to shut him up.
Yeah, I mean, you come around the side. Boom has like part of his guts hanging out. You know, like it's just it's a horror show scene.
Pretty lady,
Yes, Boom, what is the matter?
can you hold Boom hand?
No, baby, I don't do
Boom
physical
is
contact.
in
That's-
pain.
No, baby.
Boom.
Baby, I don't
She
do...
close enough to grab.
It's up to Voss.
Oh, yeah, go on
I
then.
grab the chair. I grab the chair and I just like whip it into the fucking stretcher and just like put my hand like on her face.
You're on like a dinner table, man. Like this is yeah.
It was a stretcher.
I thought it was a ping
I
pong
thought it was a
table.
ping pong
Oh, you
table.
said it was a
Ping
ping pong
Yeah.
table.
Ping
All
pong
right.
table. That's right.
Well, the makeshift stretcher, and I
He's
just
gonna break the ping pong table.
Lady,
Yes.
Boom love you, pretty lady.
I know, baby. It's okay. I promise you're going to be just fine, aren't you? Yes, wonderful.
Pretty lady, if
Yes,
he kill Boom, you'll kill him.
he's not going to kill you, sweetheart. We have control of far too many guns, and I am far too awake for this bullshit.
Okay, Boom is sleeping.
You two stop
Oh.
making out so that I can put his guts back inside.
Just fucking fix him so he shuts up.
I'd love to. Can you tell him to point the gun someplace else so I can do that, please?
I'm gonna grab Boom's gun and put it to one side.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No, Elena, turn off. Nope.
I feel like you just hear this like muffled, like, you know, like, come back on, you know? And yeah, so, you got, I mean, it's going to take a while for Boom to get sort of like patched up. This is like a few hours worth of work.
Can I at least nap? Like,
I mean, I'm napping now.
fuck. I'm gonna sit here with a broken fucking leg waiting for him forever. Like, I did the good thing. I saved him.
So,
Today we learned.
Richard, you and
Right now, I
Simon,
can go back to being cold as shit.
you and Simon are are like taking an Uber back, you know,
Two Dr.
and-
Feelings.
yeah, to Dr. Feelgood.
Just wanted to
and-
specify, not back to Bad Rats.
Okay. Yeah, and I mean, you would get there. I mean, before like Voss gets operated on. It's not that far away. It's probably only like a half hour or so. Voss is just kind of like pulled up, like probably right next to like the partition. As you come in with Simon. How are you? Are you carrying Simon? How is this happening?
I mean, he was able to kind of stumble, so I'm doing my best to support him and lead him. I'm kind of short, like, so it's taken me a bit more time than like say anyone else, but
This is definitely like upstairs too.
yeah,
You gotta, like,
yeah.
swing his feet like up the stairs, like
Yeah. Yeah, it takes probably an extra 15 more minutes than it should to get us up there. I am just incredibly exhausted by the time we're at the top of the stairs because I've done this twice now in the last hour. Maybe 2 hours, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, so you just kind of plop Simon down in one of the remaining chairs. And you see Voss there, like, just kind of like,
Hey,
you can hear the sounds like,
got got another. I try to like yell a little over it. Got another paying customer for you there, Doc.
Great.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's been poisoned on top of that, so that'll be fun.
Don't do poison.
Great. You know who does? Any recommendations or what's that word that doctors use to recommend someone else? Whatever that is.
Recommend.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, we could use that. I'll go there if you need. If you're a bit busy, yeah, I'd love a recommendation.
So the Dr. Feelgood says, "We'll talk about it. Sit down."
Great. He's already. So just kind of like toss him over chairs. He's sitting. He won't be going anywhere
Like sprawled out.
until I take him. Can you talk now? Is this a good time?
I'm kind of busy. If I don't
that-
focus on your friend, well, he doesn't need a duodenum, does he?
I don't think so. I could probably replace that.
Could be a possibility. I don't know.
I haven't tried that before, but I'd be willing to give it a shot. Anyway, no, it's probably fine. I'll just wait here. And I pull out my phone and start doing a mix of leg shopping in one tab and laptop shopping in another.
Okay.
I grab Richard by the coat with my hand and go, poison!
Yeah, I know.
Stop me later!
I'm waiting for the good doctor. Do you really want to go to someone that you wouldn't trust with, fucking back alley poison? All right, I'll look someone up.
This is a back alley doctor. That's the best.
Yeah.
We just trust him because of one good job.
Well, actually, Richard already tried to look up another doctor, and this was the only one that this is the only one that you found, Richard. So I'm not gonna let you like re-roll for that. I think
I will totally say I'm lying and just continue to scroll through legs.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure.
Leg time.
You just keep looking. All right. So I feel like Boom's going to be operated on at least for a couple hours. I mean, he got fucked up. This is bad news.
Am I like I'm not dealing with like going in and out of consciousness, am I?
You
Like
absolutely are. And Voss, you are too, for sure.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is bad. Like Voss and Simon are like in and out of consciousness.
She wake up with like my
wait,
finger
I wanna-
up her nose.
I didn't hear that.
Never mind. No, sorry.
No, I think
Oh
my
my
ears
God.
purposefully didn't. hear
No,
that.
I said did she wake up with my finger up her nose. Up her nose, guys. Her nose.
So you're
code.
unconscious, Boom. For straight up, you're just out.
Yeah,
The
fuck
doctor-
you. You don't get to touch me.
Yeah.
You don't get to put your finger in there.
Yeah, let's go.
The doctor has straight up like giving you hardcore like antibiotics and
it's like fucking horse
He has
tranquilizer.
morphine.
He's got
like
he's
this-
a horse.
he has this like botched up morphine
like a
drip
fucking
going on.
foot-long EpiPen. Like, he has
Yes.
to like siphon it in. Like
he just kind of like
It's like a water well.
he just kind of pushes the ping pong table like over to the side. He just like comes out and he stands in front of the partition and he looks at
It has
you,
a car jack.
he looks at you, Richard, and he says, so the big one over there, he threatened me.
Yep.
Said he was gonna pay me later.
Yep.
I don't like to get paid later. I like
I
to-
understand that. These two can pay up front.
They're gonna have to.
No, that's fine. Though he won't. You said you couldn't treat him due to the whole poison thing.
So he just kind of like walks over.
You can see in the back of his neck that's a jab wound. He was kind of all hazy, woozy, kind of all, acting poisoned.
He's just kind of like looking at it. He's like, this is weird.
Yep.
He's like, this is a weird injection site here. He's kinda like,
This is weird.
yeah, he's just kind of like he's straight up like touching it. Like he's put on like he didn't put on the latex gloves, like he just used them as like a buffer, and he just kind of like feels around like where the wind is. And he says I don't. He's like, I think I've seen something like this before.
Really? Any idea what it is then?
He's like, hold on.
All right.
You can see that he's got. I mean, this place reeks, right? Like it reeks of like probably death and smells like old blood and guts. It just smells rank in here, right? He's got fans going all the time, and they're just like box fans in the window. And you can see there's quite clearly like a dead body like off to the side. And
Sure.
he says, right here, take a look at this.
Oh.
And he just kind of like motions over. It stinks.
Sure. If it reeks that bad, I would probably pull out one of my my like filters or something when I'm working to soldering and doing shit. So
sure. So yeah, he motions over here, and you can see this is a woman that has. It looked like she took some kind of gunshot or something to like maybe to her hip, and she's had like an autopsy performed on her. You can see like she's straight up like had the the T like cut out of her chest, just because the skin is peeled back like it's all nasty.
Sure.
Tasty.
This doesn't really bother me.
And he just kind of points to her neck and he says, "See, same thing."
Oh, that killed her?
No. And he just kind of like points to her stomach. You see something really weird in the stomach cavity. Where the stomach would be is actually some cyberware. It's embedded like as part of her digestive system. She has some kind of cyberware stomach, and it's like a bit wider than normal. Like it almost takes up like a large area. You can see like probably some other organs, like unnecessary organs, were removed, like the gallbladder, and like appendix was gone, and like part of the intestine maybe has been like cut out to make room for this.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "See that?"
Yeah.
And so he makes a motion towards it. You see right here, it's damaged. He says, "Storage. Somebody was using her to store something."
Like a mule or something.
He smiles. "Yeah. You know what she was carrying?"
Gonna take a wild guess and say drugs?
He nods his head. "Not just drugs.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever heard of knockout?"
Have I heard of knockout?
I don't really. I guess just roll me a 2d6. Just roll me a plain old 2d6. Let's see. Okay. So, you've heard of it before. This is like knockout is like a designer, mega wealthy people kind of drug. We're talking like crazy, super expensive. One pill is like a car, kind of drug. It's the kind of drug that gets you so fucked up that it puts every other drug out there to shame. This is like the designer drug for the rich.
Yeah, I've heard of it, and that's the shit, is what I've heard.
So he says, "Yeah, one problem." So he reaches for like, I don't know, probably like the back end of a scalpel or something, and he hits like a release or something on this on the stomach, and you can see it like open, and and as it opens, you can see like there's all this like remainders of something. Like it's all this like it's like liquefied, and the basically the contents are destroyed. You can see that part of the inside of this is coated with some kind of acid, because when he opens it up, part of it drips out a little bit, and could have been like the digestive acid, something. Maybe the cyberware here. I figure since you're a good
It's my job.
yeah, it's your thing, it's your specialty as the tech that's a cyberware and genetic guy, an expert. You can tell like this was integrated so that if this was kind of
It's a fail safe or like a tripwire.
Yeah,
fail safe tripwire. Yeah.
It basically activates their own digestive system to liquefy the contents of whatever's inside.
That's interesting.
And he said, "Yeah, I only got some traces of it, but it was enough for me to tell that this is Knockout.
So the knockout.
She came in here, and she was wounded bad. She wouldn't talk about it. She just begged me to help her out and said I'd be rich." He says, "I'm going to tell you what." He's like, "Even though one of your friends threatened me, I'm going to patch
Sorry
you
about that.
up. I'm going to patch you up. I'm going to get you guys taken care of. But I want something in return."
What would that be?
She gave me some information before she died about a convoy. A convoy of Knockout.
And you'd like us, I'm just going to take a guess here, to steal it for you so that you can sell it.
Maybe sell it.
Maybe. I mean, or whatever you'd want.
So he just kind of does this with this. A lot of the other street docs would be very happy about this. Maybe give you guys a discount.
Yeah. Not. I wouldn't have.
He's like, "You got to pay for me to patch you up now. I don't know how the mission's gonna go. What do you say?"
Yeah, I mean, I don't need any patching up. I'm a little better than, some of my colleagues. But they'll be able to pay you just fine. Up front, mind you. They can definitely do that. Yeah, I think we could probably do that. The normal one who usually, and I look over to Simon, gets us jobs kind of, well, you can see how that
Puke on the floor.
went last time. So yeah, I think that sounds great. You've done us a good service in general, and I think we could repay you a favor with a favor.
Good. That's what I want to hear. He drags over like an X-ray of the back of her neck, and you can see something that's sort of shaped like this, wrapped around her, like right where the spine meets the skull. It looks like some kind of like it's real, like they're thin, but it looks like sort of like these claws grabbing onto the back of her skull. And he says, "Cortex bomb."
That could do it. I can't say that I've worked on those before, but I have been intrigued by the theory behind them.
So he turns her head like the other way, and you see like out the side, like there's just this like this like opening like in the side of her head like this. It's just like all open up.
Fun.
She
Very
says,
fun.
"Now, I don't know what did that to your friend there, but I wouldn't get too close. I don't know what triggers it. I don't know how it got there, but it's not good."
No, I would say it's not. His whole, well, I mean, yeah, I guess the physicalities of him being treated, that shouldn't pose too much of a risk to that cortex bomb, right? I think he has internal injuries, by the way. Maybe some minor fractures here and there.
The only
Should be
reason Well, the only reason I can think of why somebody would put a bomb in there is they want him alive still. Otherwise, they would have just killed him.
True. That is true. Though they haven't given us any information as to why, so that could be fun. Fun indeed. Question. And I'm gonna take just a quick glance at the corpse, just to see what other cyberware she might have.
That's it. She just
the stomach storage.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I had that? I mean, it's one less thing. It makes it a little lighter for you to dispose of,
Frankly,
However-
yes. I was gonna sell it to pay for the surgery that she didn't get a chance to pay me for.
Shit. All right. How much are you selling it for?
He just kind of raises an eyebrow, and he's like, the equivalent of maybe we'll say 4 cred.
Fair enough. You should recoup your losses. It's not that important. I'll find one for myself at another time.
Suit yourself.
Yeah.
Want to help me get her onto the table?
Oh yeah, sure. Why not?
He just kind of pushes the dead body like off the table.
I just no remorse. Yeah, sure.
Like a sack of potatoes.
Would you mind though if I took
Just like, fuck you.
would you mind if I took some of the leftovers from the Cortex bomb if there are any? That you couldn't sell.
Yeah. Well, you can try. I don't.
Yeah, I'll see.
Recommend it. There might still be some explosives in there.
I hold up my cybernetic arm like I can replace bits of this if there's some damage.
Suit yourself. All right. And he's going to begin work on Voss and
Damn.
Simon. This is going to last like in through the night, I'd say.
Can I ask? Is it cheaper for me to just have my leg removed and buy a new one, or is that going to be more expensive? Because like
you need to pay to heal your wounds right now. That's
Okay.
your first and foremost. I mean, well, technically, no. You can do whatever you want, but
The leg was unhealable from what you had.
yeah,
you had
the
said.
leg is destroyed.
Yeah.
It's multiple compound fractures. Like it's disgusting. It's like a bloated purple yellow mess right now. Like it's
neat. Okay, so that needs to come off regardless. Okay.
So it cost, let's take a look at the cred here for medical it's basically like extreme medical treatment. It's like 4 cred, I think. Let me see.
Oh, dude said he'd do it at cost. Come on now.
That's not at all what he said. No. He did not say
it
that.
is.
No, he didn't. You heard what you wanted to hear on that one.
Boom was the only one that got a discount, and that was from direct threat to bodily harm.
Boom did not get a discount. Boom paid 2.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
you still
right.
haven't- By the way, Jay, you still didn't do that.
Oh yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
You got to pay the 2.
I did.
And he agreed to pay more later.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
True.
Okay.
But you
That was-
should
that's
have
right.
done. You should have just shut your mouth and take the deal. You had it.
So, 4 cred for life-threatening wounds.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. I'll take that off my sheet.
Okie doke. And for Simon, you're 2 cred worth of damage.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll just pay that now.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay. So I feel like we wake up in the next day, and I think we're gonna start here with Jen. And before we do, I think we're gonna go ahead and award some XP because
Hey!
the first mission is over. Congratulations!
Fuck
Hooray.
yeah!
Yeah!
Hog champ.
We did it! Kinda!
No one died in the first mission.
Can I reset my harm clock now? By the way.
You can reset your harm clocks. Yes, back at 0.
Oh my.
That feels
God.
good. That feels good. Oh, yes!
Oh yeah. Look at it.
It
Look
still
at it.
feels good.
Oh, goodness.
Your home clock is in cyber.
So, first things first.
You're the realist.
I'm going to read what everybody's XP is going to be at because I actually went through and calculated based on the secret stuff what it's going to be, and I will reveal that to you now.
Awesome.
Oh.
Okay. So, a couple things. There was some data to be stolen at the lab, at the Caliphant place.
We got it right. It like flew out.
Yeah, there were scientists there. If you guys wanted to abduct one, there was a possibility of kidnapping one and basically using their information. If you guys somehow did it stealthily, there was XP for that. It was a low chance of that happening. Killing the animals, you did. If a genetic sample was obtained, if you guys actually went to the tanks where these caliphants were and sort of stole some of that stuff.
All right, now hold on a second. What do we need for genetic things?
I have a lot of blood.
Number one, I have the pictures, and number two, there's gotta be just fucking elephant bullshit
all over your car.
No.
But we burned it.
So to be fair, what I mean there is that you guys needed to basically take something from the tanks. You guys just kind of went in there and blew stuff up. You didn't even bother to try and like go in there and like really.
We couldn't. We were dying.
So that was an option. So I'm gonna read off what the XP totals should be now. Simon, you got bonus for the story, and you get bonus cred. You get 2 extra cred.
Shit.
Yeah!
Story. And you get 2 bonus XP. Your total XP should be 9.
Oh.
Oh, is it
Almost
10
the
or
level.
20?
It's 10.
It's
10.
10.
10.
10 is the next level.
At 10 is the next level or less?
At 10. At
Okay.
10. Boom, boom. You should be at 8 XP.
Nice.
Voss, you got to 9 XP.
Oh.
Jen, you got 7. Should have 7 total XP. And Richard, you should have 7 total XP.
Quick question. I actually thought of this earlier today. One of my directives is vengeful against Jen. When I threatened and essentially like hurt her while she was in shock after coming back, I'm curious if that qualifies for that directive. It has to be harm.
Yeah, it's got to be it's got to be something good, man. It's got to be something significant
Okay.
for that. Yeah. But yeah, that's where you guys stand. Morning has come.
Mhm.
Simon, I'm gonna say you're probably the first one to wake up. You're on some like heavy antibiotics. You probably now feel nauseous, and you've probably like been wrapped up like in some of your joints and stuff where you had some like micro fractures. Maybe like your fingers maybe have been like taped together, and your I'd say you're probably like your arm is probably like in a sling or something. But yeah, I mean you're up, you're awake. You probably have like a black eye.
Where's where number one, where am I? Number two, where is everyone else?
You've got like an IV hooked up. It's probably just like on a coat hanger or something near like the entryway, and sitting in one of the chairs.
Okay, and where's everyone else?
Richard, are you still there? Did you leave?
Once they had paid and done everything, if it was overnight, I probably would have left, slept a little bit, and then come back in the morning.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'd be back yet or not.
Voss is set up on one of the tables, and you can see that her leg is gone.
Shit.
And boom.
Boom is still on the ping pong table. He's got like 2 IVs hooked up to him.
Am I like high as a motherfucker right now? Am I just like,
He's probably making like squeaking noises or something. Like beep, beep, beep.
He's He's chirping.
He's his own heartbeat.
He's
sensor.
Yeah,
He's
he
mimicking his heartbeat machine.
He heard the EKG and he's just
Yeah. So I get up. Is the doctor anywhere to be seen?
Yeah, the doctor's probably like washing up. He's probably like he's probably like vaping, just like leaning up against like a sink that's just like covered in gore, and he's washing up.
Hey Doc.
He kind of like tilts his head over his shoulder.
You got hey, pull that. You got a second, please? Really use some nicotine right now.
He walks over, hands you the vape.
Just take a pull. What happened? I don't. Looks like you fixed me up. Thanks for that.
Don't care. You paid.
Yeah, I figured. What happened last night? Where's what? I don't really remember coming in here. What happened?
Your buddy brought you in. That's all I know.
The
one with the beard.
Cranky fuck.
Little guy, the one with the beard.
Yeah, that's Richard. Oh God. Where's that? What What I don't remember this. What is this? Is that you? You do that?
No, not me.
What the fuck is it? What happened?
Maybe you should talk to your buddy.
All right. Sure we'll be talking soon, Doc. Don't get too busy. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna start walking out. Boss and Boom will figure their shit out. But yeah.
Yeah, you head out and you're still like wobbly. You probably like do the thing where you take like a step and your foot just kind of slides down like a couple steps, like that really painful.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Like catch yourself before you fall.
Like I am holding on to the railings and the side of the wall as much as possible, just to help my way down. Just
you run into Richard like as you're making your way down.
Oh, hello, Rising Sun. How's your head?
Is Jen with you, Richard?
Jen, are you with me?
Am I?
it's up to you.
It's up to you.
Why is asking? It's up to
Yes. I
All
walk
right.
up and I stand next to Richard.
How's your head doing?
you. Feels like I got run over.
Are you dead? Is he dead?
Well, I mean, there is a bomb in his
Can
head.
I have his stuff? Can I have your stuff? Can you understand me?
I think if it says you have a literal bomb in your head.
Oh, he's gonna die. Can I have his stuff, Richard? Can I take his stuff?
No, you can't.
Come on,
Wait.
come on.
He's still alive. You have a bomb in your head. You have a bomb in your head. A Cortex bomb. It's right here.
You're gonna die.
You have it. It came to you between when we got you into the hookah bar and you leaving the hookah bar.
You
So-
swallowed something bad. You're gonna die.
You did not swallow anything. You have an injection point in the back of your head. Very likely that previous employer of yours, maybe. Were they pissed off? Did they want anything? Did they ask you for something? Did they threaten you? Any of that at all? Because you've got a bomb in your head. And yeah.
Yeah, who'd you piss off? Don't think too hard. He might go boom.
No, but we wouldn't want that. It might
You
be
don't
too
want to go
close.
boom. I mean, unless you tell me I can have your stuff, then you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can have my stuff. Just stay right next to me as long as you can, and the closer you are, the more of my shit you get.
I hope it goes kaboom.
All right.
I'm sure it will, and hopefully you'll be right next to me when it
And
happens.
I hope you both just shut up once. How's
right.
the rest of us doing? I've got a job for us.
What
By
are
the
we
way.
gonna do with his thing in his head? We can't take
That's
it
a good
out.
question. He probably needs to contact his previous employer to figure out what the fuck they want.
That's not going to happen.
Well,
Why?
then you're going to explode for
Why?
no reason.
We got there, and I sat down and got the job done. Yeah, we were loud, but we did it right. They said...
I remembered something. Shit. It's probably Chimera. Sorry, I forgot about that. There was someone incredibly spliced that decided to run out and away. I caught them in sight. I wasn't going to chase them. Screw that. But I did see them run, more than likely from the hookah bar. Your old employer might have cut a deal with them. I'm guessing it's Chimera for us blaming it on them. Just a guess.
Oh hell.
Yeah, they don't like us. They didn't like us in the first
hell.
place. Anyway, I'm gonna go check on the other two, since you're up and about. Jen, have fun bringing him back. He should probably be at Bad Rats, contacting on a thing, but I'll get to the job thing when we're all together.
All right, that sounds good. That sounds
It's
good.
lucrative, so that's good.
We're gonna fucking smoke drugs. I fucking love drugs.
So I slowly start to walk with Jen and go back to Bad Rats and the
Jen
entire...
lights a cigarette as they walked. Do you want one?
Yeah, actually, I would. Thank you, Jen.
It's not gonna make your head go kabloomy, will it?
No, it's fine. And
All
if
right.
it does, just remember.
Just stand right next to you. Yeah, no, but all right.
Speaking of
All right.
heads that go kablooey, Jen's got like her hair's all
so-
patched.
I'm like this jet, like it's a little grown in now, so my head's a little bit like a janky patch to like skin.
You got like a 5 o'clock
gross.
shadow.
I've got like partial 5 o'clock shadow because I have like fake skin on my head, so I look rank.
Hey, you gonna do a fight with a lawnmower?
I look gorgeous. Listen, my wig isn't here yet.
Oh, fuck.
Take my bandana and wrap it around my head and tie it in the top.
There's your wig. You look fantastic.
Shut up.
Oh, fuck. Did he tell you anything about what the fuck is in my head?
Well, don't you know?
No, I don't remember anything.
How do you not know? Didn't you make a deal with the devil?
We
The giant rat devil?
no, that was you. Remember?
You're right. I forget.
See, people forget things when shit gets crazy. It happens. I don't remember. All I remember is that I was in there talking to Miss Sadiqa, who was our contact for this, and then
Miss Sadiqa.
I think that was her name. I don't.
That's a dumb name.
You're not wrong. Ugh. But after that, she said we were way too loud, and then
What would you yeah, I mean, we don't really like to go stealthy. I think we like to go balls through the wall and smash those balls on the wall, like your head.
feels like it. Oh fuck! I feel like I've it's like a hangover, but like I've been drinking pure jet fuel. That's the worst.
I don't think you should do that.
Oh,
I've tried jet fuel. Now my hair's gone.
I'm not surprised about that. Fun night though, wasn't it? I bet that.
It's pretty good night.
All right. Well, if you remember, if Richard told you anything about the fucks in my head, I'll ask him later. But feel free to tell me. I gotta call some people and see if I can figure out what the hell to do.
Just don't think too hard, cause your brain might go boom.
That, my friend, is the greatest conundrum of my entire fucking life.
Just don't think too hard.
And then we'll continue walking back to Bad Rats.
Okay. Richard, you go up, sort of check on Boom and Voss. Dr. Feelgood probably would have let you know that they're going to be out for a while. They're probably going to be out for like maybe even a day or two. They're pretty fucked up.
Doc, so about this job, I think we need slightly more information, just aside from that there is a convoy. Like,
That's all she got out before her head fucking exploded.
shit. All right.
Isn't that what you guys do?
Yeah, we just usually. Well, I'll correct this. I like to have a little more information before we start. But it seems like we need to see eye to eye on doing that. Not you, them, anyway. Gotcha. Convoy. All right. Well.
Richard, it's time for you to do a move.
We'll see how that works out.
It's got to be better than the last time,
Yeah.
surely.
Hey,
Please.
which Oh, you mean
The
Simon's?
last time we got a job, yeah.
Yeah.
Maurice.
Okay, it's time for you to get the job. I would like you to roll plus edge, please.
All right.
Oh no.
Nothing with nothing. Let's do a raw roll. Let's go.
Come
Here
on.
we go.
Come on.
That's the big roll. Fuck yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Richard playing it.
Cataclysmically
under
bad
the-
rolls last session.
Under the peripheral basic moves, you get to choose 3 from the list below.
Oh, hell
And when you choose your 3, realize that the others may happen. And I think that's a good place for us to take our first break.